So I've had a baby, which is so crazy. I couldn't be happier to be a mum. I'm enjoying every moment of it. So we had a baby girl. Her name is Eliza Poppy, on the 25th of January 2021. So Eliza weighed £7.6 when she was born. She had a hearing test when I was in hospital, and she passed that. And she also had an overall check where they checked her from head to toe, checked her hips and her eyes, and they checked everything. And the consultant said that she's doing absolutely fine, and she'll have another check between 6 to 8 weeks at the doctor's surgery. She's also had been weighed since, and she has literally maintained weight, which the midwife said that is quite unusual. They normally lose a lot of their weight after birth, and I think she'd lost 1%, which was absolutely amazing to hear. It's always nice to know that, especially when breastfeeding, you never know how much your baby's getting, so to know that that's working well and she's getting everything she needs was just amazing to hear. And she had the heel prick test as well when she was 5 days old. They did ask me to go to the hospital for this, and originally I said, yeah, that's fine, but then there was absolutely no way I was getting in a car to the hospital after having a C-section. I wasn't well enough, so the midwife came here. And then I've also spoken to the health visitors when she was 10 days old, just a general chat, nothing really to report on that. And then the midwife came yesterday and we were discharged, which was crazy. When she was exactly 2 weeks old yesterday, she weighed £7.12, so she's put 6 ounces on in a week, which is just amazing. She's proper filling out now. She definitely loves the food. Yeah, I'm not going to go into too much detail in regards to my labour and delivery. I'll do a separate video on that, but I'm going to keep it real and raw with you. It was quite traumatic, my labour and delivery. I had to have an emergency caesarean section in the end, so it was, but she's here, she's happy, she's safe, she's my absolute everything, and that's all that matters. So I just thought I would do a quick update. So she is now 15 days old. I did want to do this video, a lot sooner, but my recovery has been a little bit slow. So I was in hospital. I was only in hospital for 1 day overnight, which is amazing. Baby was feeding well, and they said I could go home if I wanted to, and of course I did. Looking back, I'm thinking maybe it might have been a little too early to have gone home, but when you're in hospital and you've just had quite a big operation, I found it a little bit difficult looking after baby on my own on the ward. Trying to get up from the bed to her crib thing to feed her, that was very difficult. Walking a distance to the toilet was quite difficult. And obviously my husband could only come and visit us for 1 hour a day, and that was between 6 and 7 in the evening, which I think was quite a funny time, really. So coming home and having him help with picking her up, because even picking her up was, at times was quite difficult, and changing her, and I was definitely happy to be home. And I was treating my bedroom area and the upstairs of my house as a hospital type thing. I was resting, I was recovering. I was also getting up and doing leg movements, which I was told I needed to do. But yeah, so I'm breastfeeding at the moment, and that's going really well. I was very lucky that my milk came in quite quickly. just after she was born, I've never obviously breastfed before, so I needed a little bit of assistance in regards to sort of feeding, but she's taken to it so well, and I just love, I love breastfeeding. Yeah, it's amazing. So 6 days after I gave birth to Eliza, I developed a skin infection on my very lower back. I thought it was like tailbone pain. I didn't know what it was, but it was absolutely excruciating. It was probably worse or on par with the pain I went through during labour. It was just horrific. I couldn't stand for very long because my section would hurt. I couldn't sit down because the skin infection hurt. I couldn't lie on my side, or it was just absolutely horrific, and I spent days crying in pain. We spoke to the doctor. I just said I think it's tailbone pain, so he gave me strong painkillers, but said obviously I can't breastfeed. That got me upset, so I didn't take that medication. I was given codeine. I didn't take the codeine for about a day or two, and then after 2 days I was just in absolute agony, so I had to take it, which meant she had to be on formula. Anyway, the codeine did not work at all, and that was because it turns out to be a skin infection. So yeah, that was quite difficult, and it's difficult at the moment because you can't have all the family that you want coming round to your house because we're still in a lockdown. And I think that's quite difficult because when you've had a baby, you just want to show them off. You want to go out, and you just want to get back to normality. And today, which is day 15 is the first day I've actually wore like clothes other than a nightie, and it's the first day I've put a bit of makeup on. So I have felt, and obviously to me, if I look nice, I feel nice. So the last 2 weeks, it's been tough, to be honest with you. But yeah, I'm a mum, I have a baby, and it's just the best feeling ever. She's downstairs with her dad at the moment, and being upstairs here now, I just miss her already. So yeah, baby girl, which was a shock because we thought we were going to have a boy, but it is just the best feeling knowing I have a daughter. Deep down in my heart, I always wanted a little girl. Maybe one day I'll be lucky enough to have both, but I always wanted a little girl to be my little best friend, and to, I don't know, I'm really close with my mum. I'm really close with my dad as well, but yeah, I just couldn't be more happier. And today as well is the first day I ventured on a walk. Do a quick clip of me out on a walk because it was a really big deal to me. The last 2 weeks, all I've wanted to do is go out on a walk with her. She's been out, like her dad, but yeah, I just really, really wanted to take her on a walk, and today was the first day I was able and felt well enough to take her on a walk, so I'll insert that little clip now. First walk, 15 days old. Made it. Live sort of right near the country and right near like a town, so we've got the best of both worlds. But yeah, that meant a big deal to me. She's an amazing sleeper. She wakes up about twice in the night. Yeah, she wakes up twice in the night. Sometimes longer than others. However, last night was probably the best night. Maybe that's why I'm feeling a bit more human today. She woke up last night she woke up about 9:30, which is like bedtime. She woke up at 9:30, and then she had a feed, had a nappy done, and then went straight back down. And then she woke up about 2:10, and then again at around 4, and then at 8 o'clock. So we are very lucky at the moment. She is sleeping very well. We did buy the Love to Dream swaddle blanket, which is very expensive. I think it was like £32, which, yeah, expensive. However, she loved it, and she slept really well in it, so I suppose it was worth it. But we have the Tommy Tippy sort of swaddle blanket. She hates it. She does not like it at all. So she likes to have like her hands in the air like that. So the Love to Dream, I think it's called, is made to be like that. So yeah, can't believe it. I've also just had an ASOS delivery. I ordered a few items just because I found that over the last sort of 2 weeks, I've just been wearing a nightie with buttons down, but I haven't really got many clothes that are great for breastfeeding. So I've just bought a few items, and I just thought I'm going to treat myself because I've had a baby and I deserve to treat myself to a few items. So yeah, I'll show you what I've got now. I've got this, I don't know if you can see, but I've got a pink scrunchie, which is part of a 3-pack, which I'll show you in a minute, but I just because it's pink I had to put it in. I've not opened some of the items. Okay, so the first thing that I got was a 2-pack, and it's a grey and a black nursing top. Yeah, so it's got 2 sides here, and you can sort of just like lift it to the side to breastfeed. So I've got that one, and I've got the same in grey. They look humongous. Normally I would do a try on haul, but I'm still a little bit sore, so I'm going to leave that for the time being. But there will be lots of hauls to come. Do a baby girl haul as well, because we have been so lucky with the amount of gifts that have been delivered, dropped in our doorstep, handmade. Eliza is so lucky. We are so lucky to have the friends and family around us. It's just, you know, one day I just sort of like, I was so overwhelmed, like I could have cried with happiness, because she just had got so much, and it was just, it's just lovely. It really is lovely. This, I'm not even opening this yet. It's like a white long sleeve knitted top, and it's got buttons down, so I thought that'd be good for breastfeeding. Ooh, it's really good quality actually. Yeah, so it's just got buttons down the side. It's really lovely quality. Got that in a size medium. I'm quite glad I did, really. I sort of don't really know what size I am at the moment, because I've obviously lost my baby bump, but I'm not at the size I was pre-pregnancy, so I think I'm probably around a size 12 at the moment, which is fine. You know, the last thing on my mind is losing weight. I'm very happy with the way I am at the moment. I wanted to buy some more like joggers and a coat, but I just don't know what size I am. So yeah, and then I've got, I love the colour of this. It's just this knit, and it's got buttons on it as well. And this was in a sale. This was only £15. Just this knit cardigan. That I bought that in a size 12, because with cardigans I don't mind if they're a little bit big, but I just don't like cardigans that are small. I quite like these because they're not too thick, they're just thin, and they've got these lovely like neutrally colours, like an orangey colour, and then like a chocolate brown. These earrings, I'm not sure whether I like them or not. I can't decide. On the website they look so nice. I think I'll have to sort of have my hair a certain way and my makeup a certain way to sort of pull these off. But I saw them and I thought, oh, they're really nice. Yeah, so I think I'm going to leave the video there for now, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!